Hi, Steve here. After our release of the Australian Greyhound Raider, which has received rave reviews, we had a lot of our UK clients that are using that Greyhound Raider for Australia wanting something to use on the UK dogs. And so we have designed this new cloud software, and it's called Going to the Dogs, but it's really the new kid on the block as far as dog ratings go. It's a cloud version. It's very versatile. You can export into Excel and do a lot of things with sorting, and you can build up your own database with the ratings, because you get results straight after the races. You get the results. I wish we could get them before the races, but unfortunately not. And you can build your own UK dog database with this, as well as using it for day to day, race to race, to get selections that are best able to salute the judge and pay you out. So without further ado, let's dive straight into our UK dog rater called Going to the Dogs. What we have here is the live screen working now on the races coming up in Going to the Dogs, and this is live and dynamic, and you can see here these are the betfair prices here, continuing to change, telling us that there's 2,600 matched in the market, and we can see the rankings of how the dogs appear is on the speed rating. So we can see here number 100 is always at the top, so the fastest rated dog will always appear at the top here. The stars we can see here are the tipster's selection, so first and equal second for these two dogs here. Then we have the grade, the distance of the race, the sex of the dog, the form, winning percentages, the trap percentage for the dogs, the day since they last raced, the trap and the trainer combination. So this is rated with a figure here. We can see a Hazelwood Gun has got 100, so that's the top rated dog as far as this column is concerned. Then we have the time form ratings, and then the speed ratings. As I said, this is the column that sorts the display as you see it. And then we have our potential to lay, which is a formula that we won't divulge, but it's regarding each dog and their performances and what's happened in the last 3 starts. And we can see here that Ashgrove Lass is marked as yes, and so is Cal's Byway is also a yes. So these two dogs are not expected to perform very well. Okay, so that's the potential lays. And then when the race is finished, not long after it's finished, we'll have the winner and losers here. And down the bottom we have the analyst verdict on how the race may be run, the betting forecast from the bookies, the prices there, and we can see smart stats. These are just words of wisdom that will give you, something that you may not know, some wisdom that you may not know, and help you to be directed in the right place. Now, what you're seeing here, some say, but I can get some of this for free and that, but you can't get it all in one place. And when greyhounds are racing, if you're following the greyhounds, to have it all in one place is the very important thing. As I said at the top of the page, data is very, very important. But not only is it very important, it's how you can access the data and how you can analyse the data. So if I just go back to the race it's just been, we can see here, this is a race that's finished. We can see that 31,000 was spent on the race, and we can see here that the final prices of Betfair and also who won the race. So we can see the outsider there, Gunfighter at 14s won the race, and the top fastest dog ran second and it was the top rated dog there. You get the summary after the race, pretty well straight away after the race has been run. And if we see Gunfighter there, we can see the bookies had it at 6-1, so it's a nice overs on the Betfair prices. But the good thing here is, see this export data. If we wanted to take just this one race and do some extra work in that, we can click on export, and what happens is it instantly gives us the race there in this spreadsheet. Just bring it up here. So that race that we just saw, here it is in the spreadsheet along with the results, etc. So you could do, if you had a few races that you wanted to drop into a spreadsheet and do some analytical work on it, by sorting and etc., you could do that. But the real power that comes from the software, if I just go back to it, is that we can do the whole day. We can scroll right down here to the end of the day, and we can click on here, meetings for today. If I click on that, what you'll see now is it brings up every race meeting and every dog that's racing today. And what we can do is we can put that into an Excel format. We just click on export data. Now this is going to do all the Greyhound races for the day into one Excel spreadsheet. And from that spreadsheet you can do as much research and experimenting as you want to, and you can formulate a database of every day's racing. And in fact, if we go up here with a date, we can go right back to February. So if you wanted to, you could get over 12,000 races by loading up each day and with the results and everything. So if I click on now, we've downloaded, or just scroll the camera down, we've downloaded today's racing being the 5th of May. And what will happen now, just working on it, moving up here, enable. We have now got today's racing here. All the races today. So what I like to do is we can go across and we can, I'll just scroll this up so I'll show you how we do it. You can go to data, click on data, click on filter. Now each column is filtered. Say for example, I'll just move this over so you catch the importance of the last few columns here. The last few columns here you can see Sky Rating, which is those selections I showed you before. We give them a value of 5, 4 and 3. Okay, there's 3 tipsters on each race. So for example, we could just click on here and say, look, we only want to look at the top tips for the day, so we would leave it. Okay, so now every dog that's in here at the moment is the top pick by the tipsters for Sky Rating for today. And we could say, well, we only want to look at the fastest dog. Now, I'm not saying this is how you use it, but this is an example of what can be done. So now we're looking at the Sky Rated top tipsters, but they must also be the fastest speed rated dog. Then we can say here we may want to say in time form, for example, go over here, greater than or equal to 90. So that will bring it down. Now, as you can see, we've only got 14 dogs here now that are the top pick and Sky Rating, the fastest speed rated dogs, and Timeform rates them better than 90 Timeform rating. Okay, so that's an idea. That's just one way that you can use the ratings for the day. Also, you can go back on previous days if you want to do some research, saying, well, you know, how do certain tracks go? You can sort by tracks. You can do all that. If you've got Microsoft Excel, which is what I use, it's truly invaluable. It will probably work on OpenOffice and that, but I've never used OpenOffice, so I can't give you a guide on that. But certainly in Microsoft Excel, it is a brilliant tool to have the information that you want. For example, you may say, in the winning percentages, I only want to look at dogs that are greater than or 30% win rate. So I click on that, and now we've got 4 dogs running today that are 30% or better in the win rate, that are Sky rated #1 pick, and they are the fastest rated dogs in the race. So you can get that information like in under a couple of minutes each day from this software, this cloud-based software. So you can access it on your phone, your tablet, your PC or your Mac. It's very, very versatile and very, very transportable. Now, while a lot of you will see the great value in it, what we're doing also is we will give you 2 strategies, one backing for the night dogs starting from 6 p.m. at night, and one for laying, and it's broken into a couple of categories, one for the day dogs, one for the night dogs, so that you can hit the ground running. You can use your Excel spreadsheet, find the selections in next to no time, and put your bets on. If you've got our easy bet bot, or you've got a bot that you can put on your bets before racing starts, put them on and forget about them, and then come back at the end of racing to see how you've done. So this is going to the dogs. It is an absolutely brilliant way of getting the UK dogs in a snapshot, easy to read, checking the results, checking the betfair prices, checking the bookings morning prices. This is a very valuable tool if you want to bet in the Greyhounds in the UK. Okay, the prices are live that you see there from Betfair. Straight after the races, you'll get the results. There's no results on this one because this race hasn't been run yet. But on the side of it, if we go into that Nottingham race we first looked at, you can see there the results are already there again. You know, so straight after the race. This one here has just been run, so it won't be long before the results will be known. So thanks for watching this video. Going to the dogs is a UK rating for Greyhounds, and also a brilliant research tool to use to try and find strategies and to check strategies that you may want, and to see what tracks don't work. You can filter by tracks, etc. So remember, you've got access to all the results back to February, easy to get. If we click on here, you've got the drop down menu. You can just go back to February, and if we click on February 1, we can see back in February 1 this race here, how it went, Romford race 1. So you've got all of that. When you sign up for going to the dogs, you get all of that historical results in here as well. So thanks for watching this video, and we hope that you see value. If you're betting on the UK Greyhounds, this is the tool for you. On behalf of Michael and myself, Steve, thanks for watching this video. We hope you have a great day. Cheers.